Finally here at 4:30 tonight, a 75-year-old woman is recovering after breaking her leg in a crash in Colorado.
It was an ordeal of nearly 14 hours of fighting through pain and crawling home before she was found. Colette Bordelon has her story.
Blink and you might miss McCoy.
We're halfway between Vail and Steamboat Springs in the middle of nowhere.
But this community in Eagle County has always been home for Charlene Kirby.
It's my life. I love this land.
It's her little slice of heaven.
I can sing at the top of my voice, nobody hears me. I can cuss out my neighbor, nobody hears me.
At 75 years old, Kirby has made a name for herself here.
For 25 years, I was the only first responder up here. I finally became an ER nurse, yeah.
What kind of character qualities do you think set you up uniquely to do those careers?
I've always been really calm. Well, I should take that back. That was a lie. I had a terrible temper when I was younger.
Her career and hometown prepared her for one night in early June.
So my grandson's getting married here on our ranch. And so I was getting my garden planted and cleaning up my yard. Everybody was gone for the day, and I looked at it and I thought, you know what, I'm just going to take that up there. So I hooked up the trailer to the side-by-side, and I went up to where I was going to dump this.
Then her trailer jackknifed.
When I fell, I knew I broke my femur. I could feel it. And you're really not supposed to move a femur because you could sever your femoral artery.
But Kirby crawled.
I've always been that way. Let's get her done.
She crawled from about 7 that night to 9 the next morning. That's such a long time.
14 hours. People asked me if I did the army crawl, and I said, no, I think it was more like the inchworm.
Her son found her and called an ambulance.
I had dirt in my nose, in my ears, on my teeth, in my hair, all down the front of me. I broke it straight across here. And then this is in pieces. This is free floating.
She spent 3 weeks rehabilitating her leg.
How in the world did you survive that night? And I'm like, there's no doubt in my mind that's because God was with me the whole time.
And Kirby was back home in time for the wedding at her ranch.
The doctor said, well, you'll be at the wedding, you just won't be dancing. I was like, watch me.
Wow, determination, way to survive. Amazing.
Wow, well, the news continues now at 5 o'clock with Colin.